So a couple of my channel viewers were awesome enough to send me some gifted metal vinyl. So I'm going to open these boxes for your enjoyment, show you what I got, and maybe say a thing or two about the records. So let's do it.
What's in the box?
All right, let's do it. So I'm going to open Eric's first. You might know Eric. He's been in more than a few of my videos, mostly on the show Hook Me Up. He's also gone to a lot of metal shows with me, including Stormbringer Metal Festival, as well as the other video I have, the one on Raven, as well as the one on Exciter live. Pretty cool stuff. And I've been friends with Eric since spring of 1984, so quite a bit. I do know one of the records in here, I think, but I can't remember the other one, so it's going to be a bit of a surprise to me. And of course, as I always do, I like to not look right away. So let's see what we got here. So I feel two. Let's start with this one. All right. Nice. This is Hooded Menace with Darkness Drips Forth. I'm going to take it out of the plastic. Hooded Menace does have a new album coming out. I'm looking at it with a possible buy. There we go. I've never had this album before, which is really cool. I love the Tritonus Bell. I love some of the earlier stuff as well. There's the back for you. Very nice. It's kind of an interesting cover. It's like made of this almost like a manila cardboard, something or other kind of look to it. It's interesting. Pull some of these records out. I might have said this is on Relapse Records. Looks like 2015. Got some classic black vinyl there for you. Looks like it's 5 songs. There you go. And there's a reverse for you. Pretty cool. They are from Finland. They are Finnish Death Doom. It's lyrics here in the insert, along with a picture of the band and some credits on the reverse. So yeah, this looks really cool. I don't even know any of these songs. I love the artwork. It's kind of minimalist, but it's kind of insane as well. Just take another look at that for you. Yep. Very nice. Excited about playing this for sure. Right, let's get to the other record, which is, if I remember correctly, it is UFO. So this is their Mechanics album. I do not have this. I have very little UFO in my collection. Mostly I have a lot of Michael Schenker solo stuff. But I definitely don't have this record. There you go. Very cool. Let's take a look at that. It is on Chrysalis, home of Pat Benatar and Vinnie Vincent, but also UFO. There you go. That's better. Super nice. I did a UFO special, you might remember, discovering UFO as a metal fan. You can check out that video. And I did cover this album, but I didn't have the vinyl, so it's really nice to have it now. I am remembering some of these tracks from that video. Very nice. And I think that's it for in here. Yep. Very cool. Mechanics. All right. We do have another box. Let's get that open. This one's from Tony. Tony's in the UK. And he put lovely stickers on it to shock the postal employees when I picked it up. They were very curious about that, to put it mildly. But it says, "In witchcraft we trust." There you go. So let's open this up. So with this one, I know there's one record in here. I know what it is. The rest, I have no idea. And I should give you a little bit of a preface. Tony and I have been chatting on Instagram, Messenger, whatever the Messenger is on Instagram. Is it Messenger? I don't know. And so we were talking about record fairs and things like that. And he goes to a bunch of record fairs in Europe. And so he asked me if I was looking for any European metal vinyl. And I always am, of course. I gave him a very short list, one of which was a record by a German metal band that has a certain album. It's probably one of their best albums ever. But it has 2 different covers, one for the US and one for the UK. Some of you can probably already guess which one it is. So he found a copy of that. I know it's in here, but I have no idea what else is in the package. So we're going to open up and find out. And this is very well taped. It's taped all the way around. So this should be interesting to find an actual opening. Let's see if I luck out. Maybe it's right here. Oh, I might have just lucked out. Oh, I see. So we'll go this way. Yep, perfect. Not that complicated. Easy peasy. Look at that. It's like I've been opening boxes of vinyl records for years, right? All right. So, all right, got one more here. And then I don't want to take too much. Let's say they are wrapped here. I don't want to look at them too much. Got some bubble to deal with. Very well packed. Very good job, Tony. Gotta say. So let's see what we got. First of all, he gave me a handful of these In Witchcraft We Trust stickers. I have more than enough of them to put on other VCLT packages for friends in America and abroad. That'll be fun. Maybe I got enough of that. So it looks like I've got 3, it feels like. And I just want to make sure there is nothing else in this box. There is not. So let's see what we got. All right. I do not recognize this one. Let's pull it out. This is Kali Yuga with In Heart's Wake. Does anyone know anything about this one? This is totally new to me. I have no idea. It's got a nice little band on it. This is pretty interesting. Let's see if I can get that off. Interesting. Kind of a little Japanese style ubi strip there, but it goes the other way. That's kind of interesting. It doesn't go long ways. Track listing there on the back for you. Yeah, no idea. Wow, I have no idea what genre this would be at all. Interesting. I'm a little stumped, which is awesome. Let's pull out some of the stuff in here. We've got some pretty cool, let's say, yellow and black marbled vinyl. There you go. And there's some there. Yeah, I have no idea about this band. It comes with a giant booklet. There you go. And trying to see if I recognize anyone mentioned in these credits. So it says we acknowledge the Iroquois people of the Banjanglung Nation. So interesting. I respect the First Nation people all over Australia and the world. So maybe they're Australian. Maybe they're an Aboriginal band. Wouldn't that be interesting? No, interesting. Interesting artwork in this booklet. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to figure this one out. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kid playing video games. Yeah. Everyone is perplexed as I am. I love it. I love that, though. I mean, I love discovering new music in general. It does say Australia all over it. So this is an Australian band. 2020 it came out through Wide Angle Vision. There's some other labels thrown here. Maybe these are also causes, because I see Raise the Vibration. I'll assume that's some sort of organization that handles some kind of Native people's causes, maybe. I'm spitballing here realistically. It was recorded October 2019 in Michigan, so that's interesting. So maybe they aren't, maybe they are. Who knows? I'm not going to look too much more into this. I don't recognize anyone in the band list, and in the thank you list, I'm not really seeing anyone. No real tip-offs. Like, I can't tell you what this is, right? But it's going to be fun finding out. Yeah. Look, bottled water. Yeah. And an iPhone. Totally perplexed. I love that. And I'm not going to spend too much more time on this, but there it is. All right, next up. Oh, this is great. So let me take this out because I do not have this. This is great. It's a Kerrang compilation. I love metal compilation albums, especially from the 1980s. And this one is from 1985, I think. It's black on dark blue, so it's a little hard to tell. But this looks great. Kerrang magazine, of course, was amazing in the 1980s. A lot of heavy metal bands. I had a subscription to Kerrang magazine from, 1985 to 87 when I was still living at home with my grandmother at the time. It's in Worcester, Mass. Everyone kind of knows that. And it always showed up a month late. It took forever to get across the pond to me. But I loved it because it was the only way I could hear about bands like Venom and Raven and Tires of Pantang and whoever. Because let's be honest, Circus and Hit Parader here weren't covering those bands at all. So pretty cool. Let's take a look at some of these bands. A lot of American bands, a lot of European bands. I'm seeing Iron Maiden, Whitesnake, Scorpions. There's a German band. But you know, it's got the usuals. Gary Moore. Gary Moore is always on these 80s comps. Always. It's really funny. But, you know, and I love comps from across the pond. I mean, you've got like Billy Idol and Bon Jovi, but then you've got Keel and Manowar at the same time. Crocus, Madam X, High in High School. I still have that album somewhere with that song. But yeah, pretty cool. Love this stuff. Let's find out. We got a gatefold with all the bands. There we go. This feels like it's a 2 LP set as well. Look at that. Very interesting artwork. And I forgot if I showed you the back with the track listing, but pretty great. I'm excited to have this, like really excited. And I'm not going to pull both of these records out. I'm just going to pull one. Let's get rid of that. Let's see. You know, they're classic black and all that. Yeah, Virgin and EMI. So, you know, it's British. There you go. And there you go. And you know, record 2 looks exactly the same. So, yeah, this is really, really cool. I'm excited about this. Kerrang compilation 24 Rock Monsters. Awesome. Yeah. Who else is on here? It's interesting. Warriors on here. That's pretty cool. Stone Fury. Mama's Boys, of course. Live version of Don't Tell Mama. Mama's Boys Irish hard rock band. Pretty cool. Can You Deliver for Armored Saint? Yeah. Great. Great stuff. 2 LP. Fantastic. And of course, the record I was expecting here next. Of course, except with Restless and Wild, this is the not US cover. The US cover has a live shot and all of that. This is the burning guitars. Obviously, You Have Eyes. I love this album. It's one of my favorite Accept albums. Though I do lean more towards Balls to the Wall. I kind of came in on that album. I saw that tour. It was my first metal show when they opened for Ozzy Osbourne when he was on Bark at the Moon. May of '84, I believe. And I immediately bought all their albums, Accept's albums, right after seeing them live. Fast as a Shark, Jesus Christ, the album opens with a banger. Title track, of course, is really great. Flash Rocket Man, great song. Princess of the Dawn's on here too. Killer album. And I'm really glad to have this cover finally. So now I have the US and I have the let's see, specifically, this is the West Germany one. Back when we had West Germany and East Germany, back in those days. Yeah, very excited about this. Was there any insert in here? No. So there you go. Let's also look at the record. Since record jackets also come with records. Fun fact. I do not recognize this label. This is interesting. CNR. So that's a new one for me. There you go. And the reverse there for you as well. And there we go. So just to go through what I got, of course, Hooded Menace with Darkness Drips Forth from Eric. Great album. I'm sure. I love the Finnish Death Doom, so that's going to be great. Also really excited about the new Hooded Menace album when it comes out. There we go. Also, Eric got me UFO with Mechanics. Very cool. Mechanics have nothing to do with the Megadeth song, but still awesome. What year was this? I didn't even think I said before. Of course, I can't find it anywhere. 1982. There we go. Nice to have. And for Tony, we got In Heart's Wake with Kali Yuga, the mystery record. It's going to be really fun to check out and find out what the hell it is. I love that. Also, Kerrang compilation 2 LP set from 1985, having a lot of really cool bands, except maybe Meatloaf. I don't. Why is Meatloaf on here? It's Kerrang and it's, you know, whatever. There you go. Kerrang compilation. And of course also Accept with Restless and Wild, the European cover, not the live shot from the US jacket. Very, very excited to have this. Yeah, definitely. Of course, I want to thank both Eric and Tony for their amazing generosity. I certainly don't expect any of this, so when it comes to me, I super appreciate it. Again, thank you to both of you. Anyways, let me know what in these boxes you liked. Maybe you have one of these releases. Maybe you dig other albums from these same bands. So yeah, let's chat about the records in the comments below. And if you're joining me for the first time, just to let you know, my name is Matt. This is the Accusation Network, where each and every week I do videos on metal vinyl collecting, but also classic and modern metal in general. If you like the sound of that and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do that. It's a very cool thing to do. Also, maybe give this video a like and share this and other videos of mine out with your friends on social media. And of course, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.